Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. and we are live from Smithville High School for Week 4 of the high school football season between the Raytown South Cardinals and the Smithville Warriors. Welcome to another high school football game here on the Smithville Media Network. I'm Kyle Corkle, your commentator for tonight's game. Behind the camera is Owen Myers. Big thanks to our sponsors tonight, Show Me Real Estate, making real estate dreams a reality, Eric Craig, a powerhouse in KC Real Estate, and Kenny Trump, a veteran serving veterans. And make sure you subscribe to this channel so you get all the news and updates. Well, Smithville is coming off of a close game with a conference win over Grain Valley with a final score 40-29, putting the Warriors 3-0 on the year. And Raytown South is coming off of a big loss against Raytown, losing 57-16, putting them 1-2 on the year. This will be both teams' second conference game this season. Currently, Raytown South is ranked 5th in the Suburban Blue, and the Warriors are ranked 2nd. Only two teams remain undefeated in the Suburban Blue, and that includes Smithville and the Winnetonka Griffins, both 3-0. The last time these two teams met was in Week 4 of last year, and the Warriors won 35-7. As I said in the beginning, Smithville is coming off of a big win over Grain Valley with some impressive stats coming out of that game. We saw Isaac Miller with 4 rushing touchdowns and J.B. Clark with a receiving touchdown. Spencer Miller went 17 for 22. There we go. 17 for 22, throwing for 232 yards, which included a passing touchdown to J.B. Clark. Also, J.B. Clark had a decent game with 3 receptions for a total of 60 yards last week. Then we have Isaac Miller, who was the difference maker in the win over Grain Valley, who had 32 carries of rushing for 169 yards, with a season high of 4 rushing touchdowns last week. And for Raytown South, they have 3 main playbackers. For quarterback, they have number 11, Kevin Connor, who did not play last week. Not sure what that was about, but has 110 passing yards of the season. And the running back, number 4, Javon Ray, who had 15 carries, rushing for 49 yards with 1 touchdown last week. And as we are here to begin the first half of the 3rd week in the Smithville High School season, and it looks like the Warriors deferred to kick. It'll be interesting tonight, see if Smithville's defense can shut them out for the 3rd time this season. Evan Verhulst getting ready to kick off here. Start this conference game. And Evan, a deep left kick. And the Raytown South Cardinals will let that stay in the end zone. And they will come off with at the 20 yards. As I said, Smithville's defense has only allowed 29 points this season. They lead the Suburban Blue with the least points allowed. And as Kevin takes a snap and hands it off to number 3, Jayon Sladen Brown. And that will bring up a 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9. Also there, number 33, Jacob Easley. Tackle by number 33, Jacob Easley. As I get the scoreboard set up. A little high snap there, and that was an incomplete pass to number 16, Quentin Rowell. And that will bring up a third down. Third and 9. As Kevin takes the snap again and looks to his right and completes a pass. And he's gonna be short on that, and that'll bring up the first fourth down tonight. Fourth and 1, and it looks like they are going for it. As the Raytown South Cardinals were 0-8 last week on fourth down conversions, and we'll see if they can convert here with 10 minutes left in the first quarter. Hands it off, and he will be stopped, and that will give Smithville great field yardage right here, as the Smithville Warriors will take over at the Cardinals, looks like 26-yard line. Great job by the Smithville defensive line. Stop number 3, Jayon Sladen at the line of scrimmage, not giving up that first down. And as we have Smithville's offense take over here at the beginning of the first quarter. And that will look like that will be a false start on the Raytown South's defense.
Brings the defense offsides. 5-yard penalty marched off against the Cardinals. It's first down, 1st and 5 for Smithville.
Gain 5 yards out of that penalty. Bring up a 1st and 5. As we got Isaac in the backfield with his twin brother Spencer in at quarterback. Hands it off to Isaac. And that will be enough for a first down. As I said, Isaac Miller had a heck of a game last week with 4 rushing touchdowns with 169 yards on that game against Grain Valley. As we got Sam Calvert, Rhett Foster, and George Fisher out as his receivers. Hands it off to Isaac Miller. And that will be enough for another first down. And that will bring up a 1st and goal with just under 10 minutes left of the first quarter.
Miller picking up another Warrior.
And that will be another Warriors first down. They had a total of 24 first downs last week, which is an outrageous number for a young offense.
1st and goal on the 3-yard line.
And we have Spencer Miller in at quarterback, who threw for 232 yards last game. Hands it off to Isaac Miller. And that will be a touchdown. Isaac Miller gets his first touchdown on the night. Spencer to Isaac. Great job. Powers through, takes contact, and finds that end zone. And that will be a 6-0 start. And it was Evan Verholst to kick the PAT. Takes a snap. It's up. And it's good. And the Smithville Warriors take an early lead here as we have 9 minutes and 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Yes, Smithville's offense is very explosive. They have a total of 127 points so far in the season. That leads the Suburban Blue in total points scored, which is very impressive with Kearney in the same conference, Platte City, Green Valley, and is Evan Verhulst to kick for a second time tonight.
Verhulst ready the Warriors for kickoff. Warrior fans, let them know you're here. Make a little noise.
And as this crowd is rumbling at the beginning of the game, it's up. And number 19 will receive that one. This is going to be a good return on the Cardinals. That was number 19, DeQuaven Hart.
19 Hart on the return.
Very good return by him. And the Cardinals will get the ball to start with at their own 31-yard line. And as he passes to his receiver, number 1, Revan Carter, who also had a good game last week with 101 yards receiving yards last week with 1 touchdown.
It's second down, 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals.
As it is a 2nd and 4 here. Passes to his receiver. And this will bring up a first down. Their first first down of tonight.
Pass completion, good for a first down for the Cardinals. There to make the stop for the Warriors, number 26, Braden Earlywine. Cardinals with a first down, 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line.
As we have 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. As he takes the snap, looks for his receiver, and that impressive catch. Had a layout for that one.
Carter with another quick pass to the left. Pass complete to number 84, Dakota Bronson.
And that was number 84, Dakota Bronson, senior, on the catch there. Going downfield, and that will be an incomplete pass, just a little above his receiver, number 1, Revan Carter again.
An incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. It's 3rd and 7 for the Cardinals.
As it is a 3rd and 8. He rolls out to his right, looking downfield again, and he completes the pass to number 4, Javon Ray, and that will be a touchdown. Great rollout to his right. Quarterback looked for his receiver, and that will be a touchdown for the Cardinals. It looks like they're going for a 2-point conversion here. That's an interesting play call by their coach. And that looks like he's good. And the Smithville Warriors are saying no good, but because he fumbled that at the end, but that will be complete. And that will get the Raytown South Cardinals a lead 8-7. Great job by the quarterback. He's getting pressured, gets forced out of the pocket, and just tosses one up to his receiver. Surprised the Smithville defender did not pick that one off. Great catch by him, though.
Cardinals taking the field for kickoff.
And as they have their kicker set to kick, number 37, Kamali Porter. They got Kelton Itchy, Nick Blanton, and Hayden Sig deep for the Warriors. And that'll be a little pooch kick. And number 26, Braden Earlyline with that one. Early line. But there's a penalty on the field. We'll see what this one is. As we have 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first quarter. And that will be a false start on the Cardinals, and they decline that one. They had good field coverage there. As the Warriors offense will take the field for their second time tonight, led by quarterback Spencer Miller, who's been very impressive this year. Didn't play quarterback last year. He was a cornerback and a receiver as he hands it off to Isaac Miller again. And that will look like a gain of 2, bringing up a second down. At first it looked like that was going to be a loss, but turned that into a gain there.
Isaac Miller, the ball carrier. Only gain of a couple of yards. Tackle made by number 51, Braden.
And that will bring up a 2nd and 7.
Braden Tuffino, the tackler for the Cardinals. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 7 for Smithville.
And we have some motion in the backfield. Rhett Foster coming over to his left. And that looks like that will be a flag. And that will be on the Cardinals.
Cardinals lining up in the neutral zone. Offsides against Raytown South. 5-yard penalty marched off.
And that will be offsides on the Cardinals, gaining 5 yards for the Warriors, and that will bring up a 2nd and 2. Spencer rolls out, gives it to his twin brother, Isaac, and that'll be a first down. Looks like a gain of about 20 there. That's what Isaac Miller does great. He goes out, play option by Spencer, decides to hitch it off to his brother for a gain of about 20 yards, and that'll bring up a first down.
First and 10 on the 37-yard line.
And as the Warriors get into the Cardinals field here, as we have 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Play option pass, passes it to his brother again. And he is stood up, tackled at the 20-yard line, and that'll be another Warriors first down. 2 back-to-back plays to Isaac Miller for first downs. For their 24 first downs last game, 12 of them were rushing and 10 of them were passing. And that will be a passing one for the Cardinals. I mean, for the Warriors. And Spencer will take this himself with some lead blockers. And that will be a touchdown, Warriors. Spencer Miller takes it himself, finds an opening, gets some blockers, and that will bring the Warriors to a lead of 13-8 here in the first quarter. It's what Spencer's great at. He can throw the ball, but he also can run the ball, as he had 46 rush yards last game with 10 attempts, 10 carries. And as they bring kicker Evan Verhulst on for the second time tonight to kick a PAT. It's up, and it is good. And the Warriors take a 14-8 lead here with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
It's 14-8 with 5 minutes, 18 seconds left in the first quarter.
Big thanks to our sponsors tonight. Show Me Real Estate, making real estate dreams a reality. Eric Craig, a powerhouse in KC Real Estate. Kenny Trump, a veteran serving veterans. And a new sponsor, Hildebrand Dental. Thank you guys for supporting our live stream program here.
Ready in the ball for kickoff. Warrior fans, they need to hear you.
Thanks for tuning in tonight on the Smithville Media Network. Subscribe if you already haven't. It helps us a lot here on live streaming. And as Evan Verhulst is kicked for the third time tonight. And his number 4, Javon Ray, will not return this one as he receives it in his own end zone. And that will bring the Cardinals at the 20-yard line for the third time tonight. And that will be an official timeout for water break, actually. It's a little steamy out here tonight.
Play resumes. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left in the first quarter.
And the Smithville's defense will take the field again. I love the new starters here this season, as all of them graduated last year. They've done a great job this season, only allowing a total of 29 points. And as he hands it off to number 16, Quentin Rowell, his first carry of the night. And that will bring up a 2nd and 11.
right, not pulled by the Warriors. Tackle number 28, Hayden Sig, making the stop for Smithville. Loss of the yard on the play. Second down and 11 for the Cardinals.
As the ball is on their own 19-yard line. Easy. That looks like that's tipped. An interception by number 3, Kelton Nitchie. It looks like he got hit while he was throwing, and that will bring up another turnover. That was Kelton Nitchie's second touchdown of the season. Great job. His first year on varsity here. Sophomore Kelton Nitchie with the interception.
Interception gives the Warriors a 1st and 10 on the Cardinals' 42-yard line.
And as the Smithville offense will take the ball for the 3rd time tonight. They've been 2-2 on their drives tonight with both touchdowns. As he hands it off to Isaac Miller. And that'll bring up a 2nd down as he's tackled around the 35, 36-yard line.
Every bit of it. There to make the tackle for the Cardinals. Derek Carpenter, number 12. Another with a 6-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down. 4 yards to go for Smithville.
And this is a 2nd and 3 with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. As we have George Fisher, Rhett Foster, and Sam Calvert out as his receivers. Hands it off once again to Isaac Miller. And he finds some room. And he dives for the touchdown. Isaac Miller, 2nd touchdown on the night. And that will bring up that will put the Warriors 20-8. Great job by him. Breaking those tackles around the 20-yard line and dives for the end zone as he was about to fall down. His 2nd touchdown on the night. What an explosive run by senior Isaac Miller. And as Evan Verhulst's 3rd try of the night on a PAT. It's 2 for 2 so far. It's up and it is good. And the Warriors lead now 21-8.
They lead it 21-8 with 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first quarter.
And like I said in the beginning, this Smithville has a very impressive offense this year. They lead the Suburban Blue in total points scored. They got double trouble in the offense side of the ball with twin brothers Spencer and Isaac. And they have great linemen up front. Those blockers give time for Spencer and Isaac to do their thing. As we have 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And as Verhulst is going to kick off for his 3rd time tonight. And that will be a deep kick, line drive, and they will decide to let that go through their end zone. And the Cardinals will take over at the 20-yard line. And as Connor is back to receive the ball. Takes the snap, rolls out to his left, and finds his receiver, and that will be a 1st down. That was number 16, Quentin Rowell, his 2nd reception of the night. for around 10-yard gain there. And that will move the chains for the Cardinals offense.
Pass completion and ground, giving the Cardinals a first down. 1st and 10 on their own. 33.
Connor takes the snap. Oh! And that will be an incomplete pass. They're looking for a fumble there. That would have been a big turn of events for the Smithville's defense, but that will be an incomplete pass, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. It looks like there's an injury on the field. Looks like number 3, Jayon Sladen, limping off the field.
Official timeout on the field. Injured player for the Cardinals.
Once again, thanks for tuning in to Smithville Media Network. Great night here. Friday Night Lights, great weather, little breeze. Around 85 degrees here with an overcast. Looks like it's about to rain, but looks like that will hold off. And as Jayon Sladen is slow to walk over to the sidelines there.
Injured on the play, assisted off the field.
And as we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Action-packed first quarter here. 3 touchdowns by the Warriors, a touchdown by the Cardinals. Looking downfield and completes his pass to number 16, Quentin Rowell again. Back-to-back receptions by Quentin there. And that will bring up around 3rd and 4 maybe, 3rd and 5.
3rd down, 3rd and 4 for Raytown South.
And it completes his pass. So number 3, or not, number 5, sorry, my bad. And he'll be tackled out of bounds there. And that'll bring up a first down. And they get into the Warriors' side of the field. The Warriors' 33-yard line.
Big gain on the play for the Cardinals. It's 1st and 10 on the Warriors' 33-yard line.
Connor takes a snap. Getting pressured. And he'll just throw it to the ground as he's hit hard by Warriors 58, Cody McKimmons. Cody McKimmons has also been a difference maker in this Warriors defense. He's very strong, gets around those linemen, and gets pressured to the quarterback, making him freak out in passing. As he looks for his receiver again, and just off the fingertips, intended receiver number 16, Quentin Rowell. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10, as we have 2 minutes and 29 seconds left.
Pass is broken up and incomplete. It's 3rd and 10 for Raytown South.
This Cardinals offense was 1-10 on 3rd downs last week. And they're going to look long and just over the reach of number 5, Tavon Turner. And they'll bring up a 4th and 10.
Incomplete. Kelton Mitchie. There for the defense for the Warriors. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down, 4th and 10 for the Cardinals.
And it looks like they're going here on 4th down, as they're 0-1 tonight on 4th down conversions. And that will be completed to number 4, Javon Ray. And that'll be a 1st down. 1st and goal. Big play by the offense of the Cardinals, keeping them in reach in this game. As they are set quick. And he is hit hard. Number 4, Javon Ray again. And he stood up at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Javon Ray there to make the tackle for the Warriors. Cody Simoncic, number 9.
Cody Simoncic with the tackle there.
2nd and goal on the 9-yard line.
And as we have 1 minute and 35 seconds left in this first quarter. As he rolls out to his right, looking for his receiver, and that will be incomplete with pressure by number 7, Noah Ricker, and number 42, Gabe Talley. Good job by Noah Ricker to break up that pass, to break up that touchdown. As we have some motion in the backfield. And he's getting pressured by number 33, Jacob Easley. Great job by him. Finds an open space in the offensive line and takes it. We could just see him sprinting through that line of scrimmage and finds the quarterback. And that will bring up a 4th and goal from their 20-yard line. Rolls out to his left. Hit as he's thrown. What a catch. And they say that's incomplete. That was an impressive catch, though. That was an acrobatic catch. But they're saying it hit the ground as he came down to the ground. And the Warriors will take over here at the 20-yard line. That wouldn't have been an impressive touchdown catch, but they say that was an incomplete pass. As we have 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
Warriors on offense, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
Spencer's looks for his receiver. Number 23, Rhett Foster. He's going. Finds some room. His feet is taking him all the way. Jukes him. That's a touchdown, Warriors. What an impressive catch and run by number 23, sophomore Rhett Foster. And that will bring up a 27-8 lead by the Warriors. Impressive by him. As we see Rhett Foster's speed. And as Rhett Foster, last game he only had 32 yards. But that was like a 60-yard reception there. Yeah, last game he had 3 receptions for 32 yards against Grand Valley. And Evan Verhulst is out to kick his 4th PAT. It's up, and it is good.
It's good. With 17 seconds still
As we saw,
left,
Rhett
first
Foster's
quarter, the Warriors on top.
his defender that was on him got tripped up, leaving Rhett Foster open to catch that. But he also had two deep safeties he had to beat. Takes it out to his right, and just goes full blast. As we have 17 seconds left in this first quarter. And as we have kicker Evan Verhulst out to kick once again.
Evan Verhulst and the kicking team readying the ball for kickoff. Warrior fans, on your feet, let them know you like what you see.
And as the Cardinals have two deep back in their end zone. Kicks it deep left, and that will go to their end zone, and they will take over at the 20-yard line.
Off the fingertips into the end zone, no return. Cardinals on offense, 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line.
Still an impressive touchdown there by Rhett Foster, Spencer's cousin. And that will be Rhett Foster's second touchdown of the season. And as Connor takes the snap, getting pressured, but finds his receiver number 4. And it looks like he'll gain about 2 yards there, bringing up a 2nd and 8.
Quarterback Kevin Connor, number 11, with a pass complete to number 4, Javon.
And as we have a score update here, Grand Valley is beating Platte City 7-0 in the second quarter.
And time runs out in the first quarter.
And that will bring the end of the first quarter. Impressive by this Warriors offense and this Warriors young defense here, as the Warriors lead 20-8. And as the Cardinals offense switch sides of the field here at the beginning of the second quarter, Connor's looking deep, finds his receiver number 16, but is tackled by number 9, Cody Simoncic. That was number 16, Quentin Rowell, with the reception there. Quentin Rowell's having a pretty good game on the Cardinals offense with around 5 receptions here tonight. Connor looking downfield. Intended receiver was number 1, Ravion Carter. Ravion Carter has, on the season, has 8 receptions for 131 yards. So some impressive numbers by Carter. And as they have 4 receivers out. and he's getting pressured by Cody McKimmons. And he's hit as he's thrown. And that will be over the head of his intended receiver, number 84, Dakota Bronson. We haven't seen much penalties tonight. Cardinals last week had 11 penalties for 90 yards. Pretty big numbers there. While Smithville's offense had 9 penalties for 65 yards. And is broken up by number 9, Cody Simoncic, and number 26, Braden Earlywine. And that will bring up a 4th down.
Pass intended for number 5, Trayvon Turner.
Now bring up a 4th and 10.
5, Braden Earlywine, number 26 for Smithville. Incomplete pass, brings up 4th down, 4th and 10.
And it looks like they are bringing out their punting unit. As they have number 16, Quentin Rowell, to punt. Almost hits his own teammate, and they're going to let that roll. And that's going to be a really good punt, and that will pin the Warriors inside their own 10-yard line. Punter got lucky there with a good roll, a lucky roll there. And this Warriors offense will take over at their own 6-yard line.
First and 10 Smithville on their own 6.
And his Spencer's back. Might have looked like they had a little jump there, but no flag. Hands it off to Isaac Miller. That'll be a gain of about 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 8.
Isaac Miller off tackle right side. Short gain on the play. Derek Porter, number 12, making the stop for the Cardinals. 2nd down, 2nd and 8 for Smithville.
And as Isaac has 3 touchdowns, and his brother Spencer has another touchdown on the night. Hands off to Isaac again, looking for some yardage. And he keeps going, and that'll bring up a Warriors 1st down. And that'll bring the Warriors to their 28-yard line, looks like. Isaac having, again, an impressive game. He has before tonight, he had a total of 241 yards on the season with 7 touchdowns. But those 3 touchdowns tonight will bring him to 10 touchdowns on the season. Hands it off to Isaac once again. And he's tackled. That'll be looks like a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 5. As we have 9 minutes and 40 seconds left in this second quarter.
Cardinals with the tackle, but a 5-yard gain for the Warriors.
Say one of our alumni.
And as the Warriors take their first timeout of the game.
Timeout called by Smithville.
And again, thanks for tuning in. Behind the camera, we have Owen Myers. And behind the scoreboard, we have alumni Grant Corkle. And I'm Kyle Corkle commentating tonight. Sam and Liam will not be joining us tonight. Big thanks to our sponsors tonight. Show Me Real Estate, making real estate dreams a reality. Eric Craig, a powerhouse in Casey Real Estate. Hildebrand Dental. And Kenny Trump, a veteran serving veterans. Thanks for sponsoring our live streams here on the Smithville Media Network. And as we have 9 minutes left in this first half.
Play resumes. It's second down and 5 for Smithville. On their own 38-yard line. 34-yard line.
As he motions play option pass, and he is tackled. And I'll bring up the Warriors. Looks like their second third down on the night. Looks like he gained about 2 yards there. Third and 3. As the Warriors were 50% on third downs last week against Grand Valley, 6 for 12. Hands it off to Isaac, and that'll be a Warriors first down. Looks like a gain of 6 there, bringing the Warriors to their 42-yard line. Play option by him, passes it out to Isaac. Toe tap in the sideline, shoves down a defender, and he's tackled around the 38-yard line, 37-yard line for another Warriors first down.
Isaac Miller picking up a Warrior.
And for this Raytown South Cardinals, for them to stay in this game, they got to be able to stop our run game. Isaac Miller, who's having an impressive game. We haven't seen much pass play out of the Smithville Warriors offense. And as we have an injured player on the field, Raytown South Cardinals looks like he's down.
Isn't this Clydesmith here?
And the Warriors will take over after that injury. That was number 12, Derek Porter, with an injury. Hopefully he's okay. But we have 7 minutes and 24 seconds left in this first half. As they hand it off to Isaac Miller. And that will be enough for Warriors' first down to gain it 10 yards there.
Isaac bouncing off tackles, finally tackled by number 19, the Cleveland Hart for the Cardinals. Noah's progress, Principe Warrior.
And again, thanks for tuning in to the Smithville Media Network. We live stream from football to soccer to both boys and girls basketball and some wrestling meets in the winter. And the refs are, we'll see what this one's about. Probably just a little confusion on the game clock here. And as Spencer takes a snap, looking for a receiver. Looks for number 10, George Fisher. He completes the catch, and that will be a Warriors touchdown by number 10, George Fisher.
Penalty marker on the field against the Warriors.
And that'll
correction. Penalty marker against the Cardinals.
yeah, that was a penalty on the Cardinals.
It's a touchdown.
Roughing the passer or personal foul. Roughing the passer on the Cardinals defense. And that was George Fisher with that touchdown, who had 6 receptions for 52 yards last week. Before this game, he had a total of 105 yards on the season. And that'll bring him his second touchdown of the season. And as the Warriors take a 34 lead here, 34-8 here. And Evans' kick is up, and it is good. And the Warriors have scored on every drive here. Scored a touchdown and a PAT. And the Warriors lead 35-8 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
Another score from around the area. Kearney leads Winnetonka 14-0.
And as the Warriors kick once again to this Cardinals special teams. For the Cardinals to stay in this game, they got to be able to do what they did around 2 drives ago. Get some big 20-yard plus plays and just look for a pass to the touchdown.
The penalty is assessed on the kickoff against the Cardinals.
And Verhulst is to kick on their Cardinals' 45-yard line. Penalty on the play before. 20-yard penalty there. 15.
Verhulst and the Warriors ready the ball for kickoff on the Cardinals' 45-yard line. Warrior fans, let them know you're still here.
And as Evan is ready to kick. No, it's George Fisher. That was a little fake there. And they will pin them in their 20-yard line.
30-yard line. Fielded by Dakari Robinson for the Cardinals. No real return. First and 10
As we have
Cardinals
6 minutes and 29 seconds left in this first half. And another score update for you. Kearney is leading Winnetonka 14-0 in the first half.
Kickoff is fielded down at the 17-yard line. It's first and 10.
And as this Cardinals offense will take over at the 17-yard line. Connor takes a snap. An incomplete pass. Intended receiver was number 4, Javon Ray. Just off the fingertips of him. As the quarterback was getting pressured once again.
Second down. Second and 10 for the Cardinals. McKimmons making pressure on the quarterback.
That was Cody McKimmons with the pressure on the quarterback. Looks downfield, and no one was even over there. The nearest person was safety Noah Ricker. Little miscommunication there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
Breaking up the pass. It's third down. 3rd and 10 for Raytown South.
As the Raytown South Cardinals were 1 and 10 on 3rd down conversions last week. Another pass play, and they go to number 1, Ravion Carter, and he's tackled by number 7, Noah Ricker.
Ravion Carter, number 1 for the Cardinals. Noah Ricker, number 7, making the tackle for the Warriors.
Looked like he tried to hurdle him.
Cardinals picking up a first down on the pass completion. It's first and 10, Raytown South on their own 35-yard line.
Passes it to and off the fingertips, and Hayden Sig was right there to meet him right away.
Pass intended for number 5, Trayvon Turner, broken up by the Warriors number 28, Hayden Sig. Incomplete pass, it's 2nd and 10.
And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Haven't seen much run game out of the Cardinals offense here tonight. Most of it's been passes by Connor. And a timeout taken on the Warriors. Again, big thanks to our sponsors tonight. Show Me Real Estate, making real estate dreams a reality. Hildebrand Dental. And Eric Craig, a powerhouse in Casey Real Estate. And Kenny Trump, a veteran serving veterans. Thank you, guys. Timeout there for the Warriors. Josh Spear just making sure they're on the same page. Can't let up a first down here, as it is a 2nd and 10. Connor looking downfield once again. It's number 1, but is dropped for an incomplete pass there.
Intended for Rayvon Carter, number 1 on the right side. Broken up by Red Foster, number 23 for Smithville. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals.
And again, this Smithville's defense have been very impressive this year with 11 new starters at the beginning of the season, only allowing 29 points this total season. And as Connor scrambles and there's a flag on the play, and just over the hands of number 84, Dakota Bronson. And we'll see what this flag is on. And we'll see what they call it. Maybe a holding. As they're talking to the Smithville Warriors defense. As we have 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in this first half. Illegal pass by Connor as he threw the ball after the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a 4th down. Their second 4th down of the night, or second punt of the night. And this is a fake, and they are going to convert on this 4th down, but there's a flag. We'll see if this one stands, but great call play by the Cardinals special teams. If this flag stands, if it's on the Warriors, it'll be a 1st down. But they are signaling it on the Cardinals. Yeah, holding on the Cardinals. And this will make them replay, and it'll be like a 4th and 20.
The holding penalty brings back the 3 punt and run. And it will be 4th down for the Cardinals. 4th and 16.
And it'll be a spot of the foul, and I'll bring up a 4th and 16. Imagining they're just going to punt it this time, not going to fake out this Warriors special teams. And that's exactly what they do. Number 3, Count Nitchie to return this one. And that will be a return of around 3 yards, 3-4 yards, as we have 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first quarter. First half.
Warriors on offense. It's 1st and 10 on their own 36-yard line.
And as Spencer's in the back, take the snap. A little pitch option to Isaac. And he'll gain around 6 yards, 6-7 yards, and that'll bring up a 2nd down. And that will bring up a 2nd down.
For the Cardinals. 2nd down. 2nd and 2 yards to go for Smithville.
Hands it off to Isaac. And that'll bring up a Warriors 1st down. And as they cross the midfield line into Cardinals territory.
For Isaac Miller. Miller to midfield. Picking up a Warrior.
Yeah, as we see, Smithville is getting a lot of first downs tonight. They only punted 2 times last week against Green Valley,
Warriors across midfield. First and
as they
10
had 24 first
on
downs.
Raytown South, 49-yard line.
And as the season goes on, this Smithville's Warriors offense is getting more fun to watch. More plays, as they had 447 yards of total offense last week against Green Valley. As he hands it off to Isaac again. Enough for Warriors first down and more. Another first down for the Warriors. As we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. It'll fake to Isaac, and Spencer will take it himself. And that'll be enough for a first down. And his number 22 on Cardinals defense as he comes up with it.
First and 10 Warriors. Cardinal tackler, number 22, Malik McGee Poison. It's first and 10 Smithville on the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
As it is another first down for the Warriors. As we have Rhett Foster, Sam Calvert, and Kelton Nitchie out as receivers. Passes it to Sam Calvert, his first catch of the night. And that'll bring up a second and 1. A gain of 9 yards there.
Number 32, the receiver, Sam Calvert. Gain of about 9 yards on the catch and run. It's second down and 1 for Smithville.
As that will bring up a second and 1. Hands it to Isaac. And that'll bring up another Warriors first down.
And up the middle to Spencer, to Isaac Miller.
We'll see if the Warriors can convert or get this touchdown, as they are 5 for 5 on their drives with 5 touchdowns. As number 71, Michael Kinney, comes off the field.
Warriors on the 6-yard line.
Offensive line there. Is a little pass option as he passes it back to Isaac Miller. And that's going to be a touchdown by Isaac Miller. His fourth touchdown of the night. And the Warriors will take a 41-8 lead here as we are winding down on this first half. It looks like the Warriors are going for a 2-point conversion. Haven't seen much of 2-point conversions by the Smithville Warriors this season.
Warriors going for the 2-point.
As they have 3 receivers wide. It's a little play option, and to Isaac Miller, gets the edge, and that'll be good. And the Warriors take a 43-8 lead here right before halftime. as we have 1 minute and 34 seconds left in this first half.
43-8 with 1 minute 34 seconds left in the first half.
Again, thanks for tuning in here on the Smithville Media Network. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. It'll help our live stream team here out. Again, thanks for tuning in. And as George Fisher kicks again, a little pooch kick. And the Warriors recover that one with a backspin. And that will be a Warriors ball. Little pooch kick, miscommunication by the Cardinals. And number 21, Cooper Azell, was able to recover that one. Great job by him. Cooper is a really fast, little speedy dude out there. And we'll see if they can get another touchdown before halftime. As they are 6 for 6 on their drives with seven touchdowns all so far. And Spencer will take it himself as he gets to the edge, and that'll bring up a second down. That'll bring up a first down, another first down for the Warriors.
Bring up the right sideline, picking up a Warrior first down. Warriors with a first down, progress down to the 30-yard line. 1 minute 26 seconds left in the first half.
As they look like they're just going to kneel it out here. And just take, as the Smithville Warriors, they will also receive the second half kick.
Second down for Smithville.
And as they're just going to let the clock run out here, as there's 1 minute left in this first half. Let's talk about this Warriors offense throughout the first half. We've seen 4 touchdown runs by Isaac Miller, a run by Spencer Miller, and a reception by Rhett Foster.
Final snap of the first half.
And as it looks like it is starting to rain here, a little sprinkle, as both teams will head into their halftime. The Warriors lead 43-8, and we will be back for the second half kickoff. And we are back from second half action from Smithville High School as the Warriors lead here 43-8. And the Warriors look to stay undefeated as they are 3-0 currently. And the Raytown South Cardinals are ready to start this second half as they kick to the Smithville Warriors as we have Hayden Sig, Kelton Ditchy, and number 7, Noah Ricker, down in the backfield. A little pooch kick. Braden early lines. And he gets around 10 yards out of that receiving kickoff. And as the Warriors start from their own 45-yard line to start the second half. As we saw in the first half, Smithville's offense was firing as Isaac Miller had 3 touchdowns, Spencer Miller with 1, and Rhett Foster with 1 himself. Spencer takes a snap and hands it off to Isaac. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, maybe even a loss. Looks like a loss 2 yards, 3 yards, and that'll be a 2nd and 13.
Loss of 3 yards on the play. 2nd down, 13 yards to go for the Warriors.
As this will bring up a 2nd and long here. As we have 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third quarter. There's a little play option. Spencer takes it himself, steps over a defender, and that will be a gain of around 6 yards there, and that will bring up a 3rd down for the Warriors. Third down for the Warriors as the Warriors were 6-12 on 3rd downs last week against Grain Valley. And at halftime, Grain Valley was up on Platte City 7-0. And looks and intercepted by number 5. And he's going to take that to the house. Good way for this Cardinals defense to start off this second half. And they will inch closer to this lead. And that was number 5, Tavion Turner, intercepting Spencer Miller. That was Spencer's first interception this year. Not the way the Smithville Warriors offense was planning to start this second half. We'll see if this Cardinals offense and defense can come back into this game to make it a little closer here, as we have 9 minutes and 48 seconds left in this first half. And they're going for the 2-point conversion here. And it is completed to number 1, Ravion Carter. And that'll bring their score to 16 as the Warriors lead 43-16 here. That was a good interception by number 5, Tavion Turner. He read Spencer's eyes and jumped up for the ball, grabbed it, came back down, and took it to the house. And as the Warriors will receive this kickoff once again. As we have Noah Ricker, Hayden Sig, and Kelton Nitchie for the Warriors back and deep.
9 minutes, 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
But the Cardinals didn't kick deep last time. They kicked, there was a little pooch left.
and Calvin Ritchie deep for the Warriors. Also Noah Ricker.
And it looks like an onside kick, maybe. But there's a flag on the field. Looks like they touched the ball before the 10 yards there. Going for an onside kick. For an onside kick to work, they got to be able to kick the ball past the 50-yard line and receive it. But it looks like he was 1 yard short there of recovering that onside kick.
The onside kick was fielded by the Cardinals before the 10.
And the Warriors will take over at the Cardinals' 49-yard line. As we have 9 minutes and 45 seconds left in this third quarter.
Result is it's Warriors ball, 1st and 10 on the Cardinals' 49-yard line.
We'll see how this Warriors offense comes back after that interception off of Spencer Miller. Hands it off to Isaac like they've been doing all game. And that'll be a gain of around 6 or 7. And that'll bring up a 2nd down.
Tavion Turner. 5-yard, 6-yard gain for the Warriors. 2nd down and 4.
That'll be a 2nd and 4. See if this Warriors offense can start here something in the beginning of the second half. See if they can get their offense going like they did in the first half. Hands it off to Isaac again and gets the 1st down and more. Another 1st down by the Warriors.
7-yard gain on the carry, tackled by Rayvon Carter.
And before this game, Isaac Miller had a total of 241 yards rushing on the season with 7 touchdowns. Impressive stats for only 3 games. He didn't play the first game with a spleen injury, but came out the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th game doing what he does best, running the ball. And a play option, and Spencer takes it himself as he gets the sideline, toe tipping, and that'll be a touchdown, Warriors. Spencer Miller takes it to the house, and that will extend Smithville's lead 49-16. As we have 8 minutes left, 8 minutes and 18 seconds left in this third quarter.
33-yard touchdown run by Spencer Miller, quarterback for the Warriors.
It looks like they're going for a second 2-point conversion to extend this lead even more. This is their 2nd attempt tonight on the 2-point conversion. Little play option, pass out to Isaac Miller. Gets the end of the end zone, and that'll extend the Warriors lead 51-16.
The Warriors touchdown and 2-point conversion gives the Warriors a running clock advantage.
And as we will have a running clock, because it is a 40-point lead. And as Evan is out to kick again for the Warriors.
We're hosting the kickoff team on the field for the Warriors. Warrior fans, you'll show them support with a little bit of noise for the kickoff. Come on.
And as Evan is set to kick, too deep for the Cardinals. And it'll be George again. And a little pooch kick. Number 14 of the Cardinals special teams receives that one. Number 14, Gion Booker for that one. The Warriors were almost to recover that pooch kick again, as they were in the first half. But this will bring out the Cardinals offense the first time in the second half, as they were able to get an interception and take it to the house for a pick six. Connor takes a snap, hands it to number 19, Daquan Hart.
Quarterback Connor with a quick handoff.
And they'll bring up a second down.
The plugging on Hart, the ball carrier for the Cardinals. Making the stop for Smithville number 87, Nick Blanton. 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 3 for the Cardinals.
Connor takes a snap. Almost sacked. And he's looking for more yards. And it's a fumble. Are they going to tell?
Quarterback keeper with a scramble. Lots of pressure from the Warriors.
Let's see what the refs say. They will say he was down. So that will bring up a 3rd and 1.
For Raytown South.
Warriors almost came up with their second turnover tonight. We'll see if they can convert on this 3rd down. Looks out wide, and he's tackled by Nick Blant. He was able to get away from Nick Blanton, but that will bring up a 4th down. Hard hit by him. Looked like a face mask to face mask there. And it looks like they are going for it on a 4th and 3. As they have 3 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. He's pressured, and they will get the 1st down as Connor slides to void the tackle. And they are able to convert on that 4th down.
Picking up the 1st down for the Cardinals. Down by number 3, Kelton Mitchie. 1st down for the Cardinals. 1st and 10 into Warrior territory.
The Cardinals were 0-8 last week on 4th down conversions, and they were able to convert that one. Looking downfield, pressured by Jacob Easley, but finds over the hands of his intended receiver, number 84, Dakota.
With a jump pass,
but that will be incomplete, and they'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Just out of reach and incomplete. Defense by the Warriors.
Intended receiver, Dakota Bronson.
Noah Richter there for the defense. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10.
As we have 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in this second half. Some motion in the backfield. Hand it off to number 19. And he will get tackled about a gain of 2 yards. That was number 19, DeQuaven Hart. And as this mist is getting stronger, we'll see how this affects the game. More running plays. Connor takes the snap, looking downfield, and is tipped. And that'll bring an incomplete pass. Now bring up a 4th and 8.
for the Warriors. Brings up fourth down, 4th and 8.
And that last play was broken up by number 3, Kelton Nitchie. As this wind is getting stronger. Looking for another pass play. And off the hands of number 17, Elijah Cole there. As that will bring up a 4th and 8. We'll see if they decide to go on a 4th down, as they've been doing quite a lot tonight.
Timeout on the field for a water break.
And that'll bring up a official timeout, water break. Again, thanks for tuning in to Smithville Media Network, as we have Owen Myers behind the camera, Grant Corkle, my brother, behind the scoreboard, and I'm Kyle Corkle, your commentator for tonight.
Turnover on downs. It's 1st and 10 for Smithville.
And that last play, my bad, that last play was a turnover on downs. And the Warriors will take over at their own 44-yard line. Spencer hands it off. Looks like
Nate Head, number 12, now quarterbacking the Warriors. Handing off.
that was Nate Head, actually, at quarterback. And they handed off to Cameron Arndt there. As we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Looks like a stoppage of play here. And as we have a score update, the Grain Valley Eagles are beating Platte City 17-0 at the start of the pitch option to number Cameron Arndt with that one.
Warriors with an option pitch, fumble on the play, recovered by the Warriors. Well, yes, recovered by the Warriors.
Maybe the ball got loose out of Cameron Arndt's hands, but recovered by the Warriors.
Brings up a 3rd and 7 for Smithville. Update on the score.
And this will
Grain Valley leading Platte County 17-0.
And this will bring up a 3rd and 7. Nate Head takes a snap and hands it off to Cameron Arndt. And he is tackled. And it'll be a gain of about 4. And that'll bring up a 4th down. And that will make the Warriors bring on their punting unit. Gunnar Swindle back for their punter. And for the Cardinals, they have one deep. Good punt. But that will sail out of bounds.
Swindell's punt goes out of bounds at the 26-yard line, where the Cardinals will take over on offense. 1st and 10 on their own 26.
And as we have 8 seconds left, and it is running, so that will be the end of the third quarter.
21-0. Third quarter.
And that is the end of the third quarter. And the Cardinals will take over at the beginning of the fourth quarter. as we switch sides for the start of the fourth quarter. Connor takes a snap, looks downfield to number 16, and he makes the catch. That was number 16, Quentin Rowell.
Connor with a deep pass for the Cardinals.
It looked like it was going to be short, but Quentin comes back, keeps his head up, and catches the ball.
George Fisher making the stop for the Warriors. Cardinals first and 10.
And that'll bring up a first and for the Cardinals as we have 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in this fourth quarter. As he rolls out to his left, he's getting pressured by Jacob Easley. And that looks like that'll be an incomplete pass, as that'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
Connor's pass intended for number 5, Tavion Turner. Broken up by the Warriors, Gabe Talley, number 42.
Intended receiver was Tavion Turner,
Raytown South,
who had 1 touchdown last week, but was also the quarterback for the Cardinals last week because Kevin Connor was out with a concussion. Connor looks downfield, a little short. Intended receiver was number 16, Quentin Rowell, as that will bring up a 3rd and 10.
Quentin Rowell is incomplete, no good. There for the coverage for the Warriors, number 41, Blake Miller. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 10 for the Cardinals.
As we have 10 minutes left in this fourth quarter, Warriors looking to close out this game. Connor takes the snap. He's pressured out of the pocket and is tackled by number 33, Jacob Easley, Jr. out of Smithville.
33, Jacob Easley.
Was able to dive for the quarterback's feet and is able to trip them up, and that will be a 4th and 7. It looks like they are going for it. Might as well. So with a score of 51-16, you got to be able to take chances. Trust your team. Got to convert on this 4th down. He's rushed again by that was Gunnar Swindle with the tackle. It was first Jacob Easley was able to make a move, and then Gunnar Swindle was able to finish the tackle. And that will be a turnover on downs, as the Warriors will take over at their own 45-yard line, as we have 9 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
Loss of possession. It's 1st and 10, Smithville.
And as we have some new receivers out for Smithville Warriors. We have Nick Blanton, Zach Blanton, but Nate Head will take it himself for a gain about 4 yards, and that will bring up a 2nd and 6.
Nate Head, number 12, the ball carrier for the Warriors. Quarterback keeper, tackled by Tavion Turner, number 5, for the Cardinals. Gain of 3 yards on the carry, 4 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 6.
And as Nate Head comes back out, take care of his offense. And as we have Ty Chapman, Nick Blanton out, and Nate Head will take it himself again. And that'll be a gain of about 2 yards there, bringing up a 3rd and 5.
Scrambling for a couple of yards, number 70, Josh Bell, making the stop by the Cardinals. Gain of a couple of yards, picks up 3rd down, 3rd and 4 for Smithville.
We'll be here next week as the Warriors will take on Smith Cotton at home again. But they got take care of business here as we have 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Got Cameron Art in the backfield. And Cameron Art takes it, but is stood up to the line of scrimmage. There might be even a loss of yardage there. But that will bring up a fourth down as they bring Gunnar Swindle out on the field again to punt this ball away.
Number 33, football carrier for the Warriors, Cameron Art. Tackled for a loss by number 69, Robbie Rice. Brings up a fourth down, 4th and 6 for Smithville.
And as Gunnar Swindle's about to punt, they only punted 2 times last week against Grand Valley. And this will be around probably their 3rd time tonight. And Gunnar Swindle, massive punt. But they will not be able to get on the end of that one.
Gunnar Swindle, number 40, doing the punting.
As the punt rolls to the back of the end zone. Now bring the Warriors Cardinals offense back out on the field.
They'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals after a water break.
But there's an official timeout on the field for a water break. Again, big thanks to our sponsors tonight. Show Me Real Estate, making real estate dreams a reality. Eric Craig, a Bauer House, and Casey Real Estate. Hildebrand Dental, and Kenny Trump, a veteran serving veterans. Thank you guys. As we have 5 minutes and 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And as the Warriors defense comes out on the field, trying to close out this game and advance the Warriors to 5-0. And Connor rolls out to his left, takes it himself, and that will be a first down.
Quarterback keeper scrambled to the left sideline, forced out of bounds by Javier Salinas, number 19 for Smithville. Cardinals picking up a first down, 1st and 10 for Raytown South. Ball is on the 31-yard line.
And as we said, that was Kevin Connor with that first down, who did not play last week with a concussion, but is back and healthy for tonight.
Timeout on the field called by the
And that will be a timeout on the Cardinals. Their first timeout of the night. And as we are out of the timeout, Connor takes a snap, scrambles, takes it himself, and he slides around the 40-yard line, 39-yard line, and that'll bring up a second down.
40-yard line, just short of the first down. Second down and 2 for Raytown South.
And this will bring up a 2nd and 2. Connor takes the snap, finds his receiver, number 4, and he's finally brought down towards the 42-yard line. That was number 4, Javon Ray.
Into Warrior territory, picking a big first down for the Cardinals. First and 10 on the Warriors.
And as we have 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game, seeing this Warriors defense can close out this game to advance to 5-0 on the season. Going downfield again, off the fingertips of number 1, Revon Carter. Almost got to that one.
Just out of reach and incomplete. Broken up by number 21, Cooper Ezell for the Warriors. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the ballgame. Cardinals, 2nd and 10.
And as we have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter, Connor looking to go downfield again, and it's completed to number 16, Quentin Rowell. Now bring up a second down. Looks like a 3rd and 1.
Just short of their first down. It's 3rd and 1 for the Cardinals.
Connor takes a snap, passes it to number 16, Quentin again, and is finally brought down by number 86. Number 86, Aiden Cron. Sophomore Aiden Cron there. And they'll bring up a 4th and 1 as they go to a no-huddle offense here to try to confuse this Warriors defense. Rolls out, avoids a sack, but finally taken down by number 25, Brady Walker.
Sacked for a loss by the Warriors on 4th down.
Looks like there's a flag on the play. That was a holding on the Warriors. And that'll bring up a first down for this Cardinals offense. As we have 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the ball game. This Warriors offense has been very fun to watch tonight. You don't really know what they're doing. Might pass it, go long, probably hand it off to Isaac Miller, never know. There's a flag on the play again. That'll be a false start. Maybe on the Warriors. Nope, false start on the Cardinals, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. As we have 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Connor rolls out to his right and takes it himself, looking for the first down and more, and runs out of bounds at the 4-yard line as they have 20 seconds left in the game. They got to hurry up here if they want to get a final touchdown. And they're going to try to get this touchdown here as we have 6 seconds left. Takes a snap, loose snap, but looks like his knee was down when he took the ball. But that will conclude this game. The Warriors win 51-16 as they take another win over a Suburban Blue Conference game over the Raytown South Cardinals. Again, thanks to our sponsors. Again, thanks for tuning in to Smithville Media Network. If you have not subscribed, please do. It'll help our live stream out. Thanks for tuning in tonight on the Smithville Media Network. We'll be right here next week as the Warriors will play Smith Cotton at home. And remember to subscribe to this channel as it will be our home for the rest of the year. See you next week. I'm Kyle Corkle, signing off.